Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a little bit of a rehousing of a brown widow. Now this is my new pet and yeah, let's just get started. So as you can see, here's her little setup. I made her a little hidey hole because they don't really like light that much, so you know, I decided to give her the option of hiding when she does get moved in. I am going to be using these massive tweezers, like they are literally the size of my arm. I believe these are 18-inch tweezers, if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. The main objective is to get them into here using those tweezers, and here's my first attempt of trying to do so. Originally, I was going to try and do it on here, but clearly I started to realize that doing this wouldn't exactly be, the safest way of doing this, because if it was to get out, it could very easily just go ahead and pretty much escape my grasps if I was to do it on this little counter area here, or on top of my beetle tank. But you can see my attempts of trying to actually figure out how I'm going to do this as I am kind of thinking about how, if I am to open this, and in any way of where I put my tripod, it is going to be absolutely horrible to move her out. The spider is hiding right here, right next to the lid, which is kind of difficult to, you know, grab her. This is a brown widow, which is related to a black widow. It's unsure as to what their venom is, whether it's more strong or less strong. They do inject less venom as far as I know, but yeah, it makes dealing with this spider a little bit more difficult than what it would be a normal, let's say, wolf spider. Pretty much, I had to proceed with caution because I didn't want to potentially get bit and then be sent to a hospital. Even though the chances were low, I really did not want to take that chance. So now I'm going in for the first attempt of actually getting this girl moved into the setup. And I immediately encountered the first roadblock, and that being the fact that the piece of leaf that she is connected to is in fact taped onto the deli cup. You can also see what I think are egg sacs on her webbing as well, which makes it extra scary because you really don't want to puncture those. So after getting my scissors and I think another pair of tongs, I think this is when I ended up grabbing it, I proceed to try to open up the deli container very slowly, not to disturb her, and I end up going in for the cut. You can see how delicate I'm trying to be during all this. I really didn't want to disturb her and make her run all around until she was actually placed inside of the container. Otherwise, that would be definitely an issue. I did have a deli cup on standby in order to use as a catch cup, but it definitely wasn't something I wanted. As you can see, her web was in fact connected to the top layer of paper toweling. This was just to ensure that she wouldn't fall, but it's clear that she definitely didn't. So here I go trying to disconnect it, which I partially get done, but I leave one thread still connected. My bad. That one thread also left the egg sacs dangling. Oh well. There you can actually see the red on the brown widow. I was not expecting the red to be as strong as it was. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on an actual, well, black widow related widow species. But that red hourglass was definitely something to bewilder. That was when I realized that, yeah, I definitely just got a widow. This is my first truly venomous spider that I've ever kept, so I was pretty careful with how I was maneuvering her and, you know, how to handle her and all that stuff. So next came actually getting her into here and, you know, off of that little piece there. For now, I decided to just go ahead and leave her be, just sitting inside of this container, keeping a watchful eye, because next I have to try and get the egg sac into the setup as well. You can see the web was being particularly difficult with me. That web is really strong, way stronger than what I was expecting it to be. So here's a close-up of its eggs. There appears to be 3 egg sacs in total. I don't know what I'm going to do with 3 egg sacs, but you can see that I tried to remove it from the bit of paper toweling, but you can see that it is not going successfully, and I really did not want to rupture them. So I thought for a little bit and I decided that it would just be honestly better off if I was just to rip the paper around them. Which was also something done very delicately because I really did not want to injure those egg sacs. After I got them ripped off, you can really see just how weird they look. They are very oddly bumpy, which I don't think I was really expecting it to be very bumpy at all. Now, the question of what I'm going to do with the egg sacs when they end up hatching is a very good question because I have no idea. I'm probably going to keep a few of the babies, but probably not many. The rest I'll probably give away to a few friends in the local area. But anyways, here I go, putting my fingers into the enclosure with the Red Widow. Very smart of me, I know. I completely blanked on what was in there. Sorry, whoever is watching this, if you're arachnophobic, that was probably terrifying for you. But this is also terrifying for you. So this is the Brown Widow officially out of the setup. I didn't decide to record me trying to get her out because it was sketchy. And it was kind of terrifying. I had to kind of poke her out using 2 different tweezers. And yeah, it was definitely not fun. But this is the spider that is just terrorizing the local Black Widow population down south. They are actually surprisingly kicking out Black Widows from specific areas within cities, which is a big time bad thing to happen. The Brown Widow is invasive to the United States, but we are suspecting that their native range is somewhere in Africa. This species of spider has been found all across the world, from Australia to Europe to the Middle East to just literally everywhere. This spider is probably one of the most prolific widows in the entire world. And this is a spider that I only just recently heard about. Despite the fact that I've always been interested in widows, I have never heard of this species. Now you can see that red hourglass on the bottom of them, and oh my lord, is it beautiful. Like, it is just out of this world beautiful, and I can't believe that I finally have my hands on an actual widow. This species grows to about 1 inch in diameter, which is about the size of this spider here. This is in fact, I think, a subadult at least, maybe a full adult. I do not expect for her to live very long, but that's the reason why she has an egg sac, so hopefully I can get a few babies out of it. Now you can see that red hourglass so well on the macro lens. It is just absolutely awesome. I love this spider so much. It is definitely a dream of mine to finally have the spider, and when she finally makes a web, I will make a video of her eating so that you guys can see their awesome food response. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you're new. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little bit of a weirder one, but you know, it's just a cool spider and I really wanted to show her off. I don't know if she'll actually make more appearances, but if she does, I mean, expect her to, but you know, that's pretty much all I have to say. Look at the Patreon in the description, Discord server, all that fun stuff. Just check in the description, just find all the stuff. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.